this is Heather with Tropica Exotica, and in this video, Crystals and Chakras, Crystals 103, we will be covering what crystals can be used on which chakra. So if you're new to chakras, most likely you aren't because you probably are aware of what chakras are, but if you're not, I have a little chart here to kind of go over them briefly. So first we have the root chakra, which is going to govern your financial and security, your physical security. We have the sacral chakra, which is going to govern your sexuality and your creativity. We have the solar plexus, which really focuses on your willpower, your vitality, your self-esteem. And then we move on to the heart chakra, which I think everybody knows basically what the heart chakra is about. And then the throat chakra, which is going to govern your communication. And then your third eye chakra, which is going to govern your intuition, your clairvoyance. And then your crown chakra, which is really going to help you connect to the higher aspects, to your source. So that's basically an overview of the different chakras. So what exactly are chakras? Chakras are energetic vortices that exist in the body that govern specific physical and emotional aspects of those various areas. And so what you want in your chakras are for the energy to be going in a clockwise direction. And one of the ways that you can tell if the chakra is working properly is to use a pendulum. And so you can just hold this over the chakra and just wait a few seconds and it should start rotating in a circular motion. So that would indicate that the energy is flowing correctly. It should be strong and circular. If it is not moving or not moving very strongly or moving in a counterclockwise direction, that would indicate that there's a blockage in that area. So one of the cool things about crystals is that we can use crystals to assist the energetic flow of those various chakras. So today I'm going to talk about some of the different crystals that can be used for the various chakras. So when we start at the root chakra, there's quite a few we can look at. Red jasper, smoky quartz, black tourmaline, and hematite. So all of these crystals can be used to help ground your energy. So one of the things that I have personally found is that I have a tendency to kind of be up in the clouds or spaced out. So I really keep a piece of black tourmaline with me at all times. Not only does it help you ground, but I found that it also absorbs energy. I'm very sensitive to energy, so I keep one of these with me in my handbag, on my nightstand, at my desk, in my car, everywhere. You don't necessarily need a large piece like this. You can use a smaller piece, but I just prefer the larger kind of raw version of it. But what that will do is really to help keep you present. If you're sensitive to energy, I found that it's very, very helpful for me, and I think that's one of the reasons a lot of people feel frazzled is they don't realize that they're not grounded. So crystals are a great way to help assist you in getting grounded. So next we'll move on to the sacral chakra. As I mentioned earlier, that governs our sexuality, our creativity. Some of the crystals that can be used to assist with this chakra is orange calcite and then carnelian. As we move on up into the solar plexus, we have pyrite and tiger's eye. Tiger's eye I really love. I always feel really empowered whenever I wear tiger's eye. I usually wear it as a bracelet when I am going to wear it. And then when we move on to the heart chakra, one of the things that a lot of people might question is, how come I see rose quartz associated with the heart chakra when the heart chakra is typically associated with the color green? So the reason that is there's actually two heart chakras. The heart chakra, which is associated with the color green, and the high heart chakra, which is located a little bit further north. in between the throat chakra and the heart chakra. So that chakra is going to be associated with the pink color. So for crystals that can be used for the heart chakra, those would include aventurine, as well as chrysoprase. Also moldavite. I don't have an example of that one. Now when it comes to the high heart chakra, as we talked about the color pink, we have your rose quartz, kunzite, and thulite. Thulite is a little bit more difficult to find, but I really love this crystal, and along with kunzite is also one of my favorites. As we move on to the throat chakra governs your communication, your ability to speak. Sodalite is good for learning to speak your truth. And then calcite is also good for helping you communicate. I don't have a smaller piece of this, so I just have this sphere. Now, the third eye, we know, is associated with the color purple, but it can also be blue crystals associated with that as well. So you will find that some of the crystals in general will match the color of the chakra, but that's not always the case, and a lot of times they can kind of transition and help other chakras close to that. So for the third eye, we have iolite, amethyst, which I'm sure most people are familiar with, and lapis. So lastly, we'll talk about the crown chakra. So a few crystals that you can use for the crown chakra are scolefcite, apophyllite, and selenite. So again, I didn't have a smaller piece, but selenite's a very popular, beautiful, just clear energy, vibrational crystal. I usually also keep a lot of these around the house as well. So those are basically the crystals that can be used to assist with the various chakras. One of the things that you can do is you can just lie down and put one of the crystals on the chakra that you're wanting to work with. Another technique that you can use is to get one crystal associated with each chakra and just lay down and lay there for 10 to 15 minutes. So that will help strengthen the energy for those chakras. So anyway, thanks for watching. If there's anything in particular that you'd like to learn more about crystals, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't checked out our other videos on Crystals 101, Crystals 102, I encourage you to check those out. So thank you, and stay tuned for more videos on crystals. Thanks!